I'm trying to platinum as many retro games as I possibly can, and you've picked for me Ocarina of Time was originally released in 1998 and is widely considered the best video game ever made. It was developed by Nintendo, and if I'm going to beat this 100% challenge, I will need to collect all 100 sculptures, all 36 heart pieces, every single possible inventory item including selling all 4 masks, and of course completing the game in its entirety. This will be no easy challenge, but I hope you come along for the adventure with me as I do another 100% challenge for my favourite game of all time. The story starts off with a young boy called Link, stirring from a nightmare he is having about a man in black armour pursuing a young girl on horseback. Princess Zelda! Ganondorf. A fairy called Navi awakens Link from his nightmare and tells him that the Great Deku Tree wants to see him about pressing matters, but before we could do this, we had to speak to Link's closest friend Saria and to this giant nerd, Mido. I remember this bastard. Mido tells us that he won't let us see the Great Deku Tree until we have a sword and shield, much to the frustrations of Navi. Yo, I gotta find a sword and shield, man. Mido's been a bitch. After crawling through a tiny hole, we locate the Kokiri sword. Yes. Sadly, we had to use our own hard-earned rupees to get a shield, but either way, it kinda satisfied that bitch Mido, and we were off to see the giant Deku Tree. Yeah, so I thought, you pussy. The Deku Tree explains that he has been cursed and that we need to break it by defeating the poison inside him. After confirming that I have the courage to do so, he opens his mouth for us to enter into our first incredibly atmospheric temple. Yes, I do. In every temple there's always a map and a compass to locate to help you navigate through the temples, and usually a new item for our inventory to help us defeat enemies or to get through difficult to reach areas, the first being one of Link's most useful items. This is my, hopefully I think it is what I think it is. Yes, it is. The Fairy Slingshot. Before moving on, we come across our first of 100 sculptures hidden throughout the game. Yes. Destroyed a gold sculpture, you got a token proving you destroyed it. We're gonna have to collect every single one of them to hunt for this 100% playthrough of the game. Throughout the temples, there are different puzzles you must solve to progress through the area, leading us to this room to reach the temple's boss. Come on. Come on! Okay, oh, play of time. After taking out some other monsters and getting a couple more sculptures, we finally had made it to the boss room to fight our first main boss, which is hideous. Oh! Oh shit. Oh shit. First boss battle, let's do this. So hideous. Parasig armored arachnid. Boomba. Die, die, die! Yes! Lit. After defeating Gorma, we are transported back to the Deku Tree, who explains to us that a wicked man from the desert cast this curse upon him, the same man in Link's nightmares. The Deku Tree tells Link that the man in black is relentlessly looking for the sacred realm to find the ancient relic, the Triforce, that was created by 3 gods of power, wisdom, and courage. From this, these gods created the land of Hyrule and left only leaving the Triforce. The Deku Tree tells us that the man in black must never get his hands on the Triforce, and that the curse was still going to take its life even after defeating the evil inside. I love you, Deku Tree. Just before he perishes, the Deku Tree gives us the spiritual stone of the forest. Oh, Deku Tree! No! Deku Tree! Bye, friend. You'll forever be in my heart. As we're about to leave the forest for Hyrule Castle, Saria catches up with us to say her goodbyes and to give me an ocarina. A skin-coloured ocarina. So many memories. Just pure goosebumps as well. Before we can make it across the field though, we finally meet a giant owl that gives us tips and hints, but in all honesty, he kinda got on my tits. We finally reach a thriving Hyrule market and check out some of the local amenities before heading off to the castle. Weird guy. ₹20. Yeah, go on then. Used to be easier on bloody N64, man. ₹20. That's so expensive. Gonna have to, innit? Come on, come on, come on. Come on. No! Come on. Yeah, come on! Ooh, DQC's bullet bag, very nice. Before I could reach the castle, I needed to wait for Mallow, a local horse tamer who was missing her dad, and it was also blocking the entrance to the castle for me as he had fallen asleep. I'm given a chicken egg to wake his sleepy ass up. What in tarnation? After getting past the royal guards, I reached the royal courtyard where Princess Zelda is, but not before causing some havoc at the windows. Look at it, man. Oh shit. There's Mario somewhere as well. Yeah, there he is. And Princess Peach. Ah. Zelda tells Link that she's also been having dreams, but about him, and having the spiritual stone of the forest. Yes, I do. Zelda offers to tell us an ancient prophecy that we promised never to tell anyone, which tells Link that the Triforce has been hidden away in the Temple of Time by the ancient sages. Princess Zelda tasks us to find the last 2 spiritual stones, so we can open the sacred realm to stop the man in black from getting it himself. We find out is also here, and it's named Ganondorf. Looks evil. We promise Zelda that we will help her stop Ganondorf from getting the Triforce. Just as we're about to leave, we are given a written letter from herself to access areas being locked off by the royal guards. Before we leave though, we come across Impa, who is Zelda's personal protector, and a mummy. There's Mummy. Oof. Impa teaches our first piece of music, which is Zelda's Lullaby, one of the most useful songs in the game. Impa tells us that we need to head to Death Mountain to get the next spiritual stone, but before we do this, we needed to head back to the forest to learn one of the best songs in the game from Saria. After learning the song, I play it to one of the lost kids in the forest to give me my first heart piece of 36. I'm about to say there's 50, but I'm wrong, okay? There's no need to tell me about it. Yes, my first piece of heart. 1 out of 50 to collect. I think it's 50 anyway. I'll double check. To reach Death Mountain, we needed to head through a location called Kakariko Village, which houses the cursed sculpture family who I paid a little visit to. Oh yeah, this place is spooky. Oh yeah, the House of Sculpture. This is where I take my sculpture tokens. They explain to us as we collect a certain amount of tokens, we will break the curse for family members, and they will reward us for our efforts, one of them being one of the 36 heart pieces to collect. While we were in town, I also collected this lady's missing chickens known as cuckoos, getting us our first bottle of the game. Yes, it is. Nice. Will come very useful further on in the game. As we try and head up to Death Mountain, one of Zelda's guards try to stop us, but we whip out Zelda's letter and tell him to do one. Yeah, suck on this. How dare he? How dare he? But after he opens the gate and takes the piss out of me, he asked me to go and buy him a mask for his son as a favour. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. He's a right cheeky bastard, isn't he? He's laughing at me. He wants to get me a bloody mask by the looks of things. And that's exactly what I did, as if I wanted 100% my favourite game of all time, I had to do the masks too. Ugh, get the shit out of me. Still can't help himself, can he? We finally reach Death Mountain and head to the top to meet the Gorons, more specifically, Darunia, the boss of the Gorons, to ask him for the spiritual stone, but he's sadly too depressed to talk. To relieve his depression, I play him Saria's song, which gets him moving again. What a G. Oh. Oh, oh. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Hot. What a hot beat. Woohoo. Yeehaw. Yoo-hoo. After his depression has been lifted, he offers us to take out the infestation in the Goron's rock cave, which is causing them to starve in return for the next spiritual stone. Of course, we agree to such a request and gives us a Goron bracelet to help us lift the Goron's crop. We head back out of Goron City and throw a Goron crop at the rock covering the cave and enter into our next temple. Now I'm sure most of you will be very familiar with this game and know that every temple has similar mechanics, so I won't be going to every aspect of each temple, but a more general progression through them. If you're familiar with the game, I'm sure you'll know that the small bosses in the middle of the temple are quite common too, leaving me to fight these twin lizards. Oh, more these lizard people. After defeating the lizards and doing a few more puzzles, we get our next item from a chest, which is the crop bag, so I no longer needed to use the Goron's crop. Yes, bomb bag. After dropping some of the crops into the monument's eyes, its mouth opens, leading us closer to our next big boss fight. Nice. Here is boss 2. Let's battle dinosaur. Bollocks. How the hell did he hit me there? Yes. Get out of here! Link returns to the entrance of the cave and is given the second spiritual stone by Darunia, and then congratulated by the very thankful Gorons. You don't want those hugs, boy. After being told about a great fairy at the top of Death Mountain, I climbed to the top and entered into the cave that housed her, and my god, I fell straight in love. Ooh. Now this is Mummy. I don't know what those hands do. Jesus. Oh, I will. Whew. I'll go have a cold shower after that one. Before I move further on with the story, I collected some more sculpture tokens around town and went to House Sculpture to collect my first gift. There he is. Look at him, he is going off his tits in joy. Nice. An adult wallet. Just before we head to Zora's domain for young Link's final temple, I wanted to complete selling the 4 hats that there is in the Happy Mask shop. We start off by selling the second mask to the lost kid in Kokiri Forest, the next one to the kid walking around the graveyard, and the final one to a runner who pays me a ridiculous price for a mask. Oh no, he's chill now. Blech. As I moved towards Zora's domain to get the last spiritual stone, I came across the magic bean salesman who would end up helping me when I'm adult Link and reaching the hard to get heart pieces. The only issue was though, they just kept getting more expensive. Money root? So they're getting more expensive? So everyone here is just a pure fraudster. 30 rupees, Jesus. We had finally made it to Zora's Domain, the home of the Zoras. But if I was going to progress with the story, I needed to play and win this minigame first. Oh, I spent so much money on these bloody games, man. It's expensive in Hyrule to get some good entertainment. No more? Yeah. Yes. Nice. Very nice. That time I got rewarded. We take a shortcut from the domain to Lake Hylia to collect our second bowl, but this one had a note in it from Princess Ruto of the Zoras. Before I left the lake low, I met with the scarecrows and made a song for them, as I was going to need them to reach the hard to get sculptures in the temples throughout the game. We bring the letter back to the leader of the Zoras, which reads that his daughter Princess Ruto had been swallowed by a whale type creature called Lord Jabu Jabu. We promised to rescue her, but first we had to watch this dude move out the way for us. Fucking hell, I'm gonna be here all day. I love this game. I love it so much. After collecting a fish for Lord Jabu Jabu to eat, he opens his mouth and sucks us in. I know how awful that sounds, but it was now time for the final temple as young Link. Lord Jabu Jabu's got some serious suckage. Going further into his gut, we come across Princess Ruto, who's a bit too stubborn for her own good and makes us carry the lazy fool around. What a fool! We find ourselves in some sort of gut room where we needed to fight some floating stingray type creatures, but ends up in us getting one of my favourite items in the Ocarina of Time. Please let it be what I think it's gonna be. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, it's the boomerang! Ruto explained that she had lost a great gift that her mother gave her when she was just a baby, which we come across in this room, realising it's the last spiritual stone which I needed. But sadly, it was never going to be that simple. Come on. Just give it to me! She borderline deserves it. Ugh. Ah! Yeah, get out of here, bro. After defeating some more monsters, Link finally arrives at the boss room to take on his final boss fight as young Link. Our last boss as young Link. Ugh. Ugh. Hideous. Baronade, bioelectric, anomen something. Oh, hey. Hey, hey. Mate, I'm never gonna get used to these controls, man. The N64 controls are actually better. Ah! Yes! Get out of my face! Get out! We finally get Ruto home where we ask her for the last spiritual stone in return for us saving her, but she only agrees after we promise to marry her. Imagine the children. We head straight to Hyrule Castle, but before we can reach it, Link's nightmares becomes reality. As Ganondorf rides off into the darkness, I jump into the river to collect the new, pimped version of the Ocarina that Zelda threw for me. Whoa, there you have it, Ganondorf. About bloody time. Link and Zelda connect through the Ocarina, who goes on to teach us the all-important Song of Time, which gets us entry into the Sacred Realm with all 3 spiritual stones. One of my favourite locations in the whole game, man. It's just the music. We enter into the Sacred Realm, where Navi recognises the legendary Master Sword, which young Link takes from the stone, sending him 7 years into the future, but not before a warning from Ganondorf. I love this bit so much. Oh, no, not this bit. This is Ganondorf. Bro, we bugged out big time here. I'm so gassed. I used to be so excited when it used to happen as a kid. Adult Link. Beautiful. After being revealed as Adult Link, Maru, the Sage of Light, explains that by taking out the Master Sword, we let Ganondorf in at the same time, taking the Triforce for himself and becoming the King of Evil. He also adds that it was Link's destiny to take out the sword, as we are actually the supposed hero of time. We now must go to the rest of the temples in Hyrule to awaken the other sages, so they can lock Ganondorf in the Sacred Realm forever, but not before getting our first medallion. My first is Adult Link. As Link leaves the Temple of Time, he is stopped by a mysterious figure named Sheik. They tell us that the first temple we must visit to awaken a sage is the Forest Temple in Kokiri, and that's just what we do. But first, we needed to be humped by these zombie-type creatures and get a threat to be humped by the owner of the ghost shop. Oh, I remember this bit. It's got those zombies. Oh, God. But this is what used to scare me. Like, I used to be proper scared when this happened. They got jumping you and, like, do something to you, innit? God damn it, man. It's horrible. Old place ain't changed much. Excuse me? Oh, I don't remember that as a kid. I soon remember that I'm not able to reach the Forest Temple without a certain item, which leads me to Kakariko Graveyard to race the old gravedigger who is now only but a ghost. No! Well, I can hear those zombies. But time's getting more intense. Can't tell. Yeah. Knocking at you, grumpy bastard. Yes! The hook shot! The race leads us back to the windmill where the Song of Storms guy is going nuts and looking well sus. He needs to stop doing that, bro. He looks weird. He's committing a crime. But he does end up teaching us the best song in the whole game. We arrive at the forest temple where Saria used to hang out, but only an empty stump remains. Sheik turns up and teaches us a new song. These songs that Sheik teaches us throughout the game walks us to the entrances of the temple, so they do come in handy. She went full Batman again. This is one of my favourite temples, the Forest Temple. It's well atmospheric. And the music. The soundtrack's incredible too. No, I didn't mean to do that. God. After defeating the walls, we enter the main chamber where we come across 4 ghosts who are preventing us from reaching the boss of the temple. We must find and destroy these 4 ghosts hiding throughout the temple. We reach our first mini-boss as Adult Link, which are a pair of Stalforce, who I need to destroy in quick succession or the other one will come back to life again, which is a real pain in the arse. Jesus. Right, I've got to kill this one quickly now, the other one will come back to life, I believe. Oh, come on, what's he doing? No, that's what I'm talking about. Come on, come on, come on. Try it, try it, try it. Yes. Come on! This should be my favorite weapon in the whole game. Come on, come on! Yes! The fairy bow! Once again, from a child, my favorite weapon. I love this weapon. But I feel with the controls on this, it's not going to make it easy to use, sadly. Now equipped with the fairy bow, I can now take down my first ghost and take out the remaining ones around the temple to finally give me access to the boss room. But first, I have to find the boss key, which is a feature in every temple. Yes. To access the next ghost, I had to complete this picture puzzle, which is the easy part. It's moving them quick enough, which is the issue. For the last ghost, they split into 4, meaning I had to guess the correct one to attack, but luckily for me, the one that would spin before moving was always the correct ghost to hit, causing me no issues at all. Well, kinda. Oh, God's sake, I can hear. Jesus! Yeah, it's that one little one that spins, I remember now. First boss is Adult Link. Let's do this. Hello? Anyone here? Ah. Ganondorf. Evil spirit from beyond, Phantom Ganon. Lit. Jesus. Okay, something to do it. Come on. Ooh. That was quick. Oh my god. Oh! Oh shit. Ooh. Come on. Yes! Come on, you little bastard. Yeah, damn right I am. Now we're talking. Whew. Need this. After defeating Phantom Ganon, we head back to the Chamber of the Sages and find out that Saria was the Forest Sage the whole time, and provides us with our next medallion. We are taken back to the Great Deku Tree, only to find a new one is starting to blossom. The sprout tells Link that why we grew up and none of the other Kokiri children did is because he's actually a Hylian that was taken to the forest to flee from a war by his mother. What a cool little dude. I decided to head back to the Temple of Time to change into young Link again, so I could go to Lon Lon Ranch to learn Epona's song from Malon, so when I'm an adult Link, I can acquire Epona to be my noble steed. But first, we had a game to beat at the Bombchu shop to win us one of the 36 heart pieces. Okay, I got 8 Bombchus to get this last one. Oh, that's going to keep staying in, that's the issue, isn't it? Move. Yes, yeah. No. That big bastard. Go on. No. No, I don't want to play if it's for not for a heart. Hypocrite, I get it now. Yeah, I don't want your bloody bombs. Better be the heart, bro. No, if it's not a heart now, I'm going to kick off. What else could she possibly give me? After learning Epona's song, getting some sculptures, and a heart piece around Lon Lon Ranch, we return to Lon Lon Ranch as an adult, and we find out that it's now under new ownership by this smug bastard. Anyway, after taming Epona with her song, the owner offers us a race to keep Epona, which we kindly oblige. 50 rupees, man. I need to take this guy out straight up. Oh, I've got to race him like another 2 times now as well. Yeah, embarrassing. Oh, at least I got my money back. Come on! I'm pretty sure he tries to get me in the race. Oh, maybe not. Nice. After beating him in a race, he refuses to let us leave with Epona, so Link decides to embarrass him even further. Yeah, get out of my face! We ride on up to Goron City on Death Mountain and talk to a Roland Goron who is crying about the Gorons being locked up in the Fire Temple by Ganondorf and being fed to an ancient dragon that he has risen up from the dead. After promising that we would help free his brothers, he provides us a red tunic to shield us from the intense heat in the temple. Sheik teaches us the song for the Fire Temple, and we make our way into our next challenge. Alright. The Fire Temple, let's do this. Link enters the first room in the temple and finds Darunia about to enter the boss room himself to take on the dragon. Our goal is to rescue all captured Gorons. After rescuing the first few Gorons, we got a chance to use our Scarecrow song for the first time to reach a hidden sculpture. We continue on and come across the mini boss battle, which leads me to a much needed item for this temple. Oh god, what is this? Oh. Oh. Ah! Whew. Oh my god. Oh, I'm looking down. Selfie. Woo! My heart was pounding like shit there, man. Yes, a Megaton hammer. Just one more Goron to save, we hammer ourselves back into the original room where we found Darunia and locate the last Goron to get ourselves the boss key. These treasure chests are so nice, man. I need one of these in real life. Beautiful. Alright, let's do this. There you go. Yeah, I thought you could. No! 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 What? Jesus! God, these controls! Give me the N64 controls any day of the week. Yes! All my Goron brothers out there. After being thanked by Darunia, who happens to be the Fire Sage, he gives me my next medallion. Straight after a brutal boss fight and getting my medallion, I found another hidden Great Fairy Fountain for some much needed care and affection. Oh my god! My Magic Meter has just been enhanced. It was now time for the dreaded Water Temple, famous for its immense confusion and quality bosses, but first Sora's domain had been frozen over due to the evil in the Water Temple, so we needed to go to the Ice Cavern for some much needed items. There's not a lot to say about the Ice Cavern except for the annoying puzzles and frustrating monsters, but we finally got to the end to get a new pair of boots after I weirdly one-shot a wolf. Wait, what? That must have been some glitch or something, because there's no way it was that easy to kill. I was gearing up for battle and I've just one-punched him. Yeah, Iron Boots. Here it is, the famous Water Temple. This whole temple is pure hell. After entering the Water Temple, we quickly come across our technical fiancé, Ruto, who asks us to help her destroy the monster infecting the Water Temple, but soon disappears. What makes this temple so difficult but incredible is the constant change of the water level between the 3 floors, and the underwater combat which I delicately show. Bye-bye! Idiots! What fools! It was now time to fight the legendary Dark Link, who famously copies every single move you make, making it almost impossible to beat him with your sword. Oh, here he is. Dark Link. I'm actually buzzing for this fight. Yeah, there he is. Come on then, boy. Yeah, you can't deal with that though, can you? Oh. Can't handle the hammer. Destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Ooh. Can't be the long shot, please. Desperate for it. Yes. I went round and got the last remaining sculptures with my new long shot, and eventually located the boss key, leading me to Link's next boss fight. Yay! Alright. Do this. This one always used to spook me out so much. That's how it strangles you as well when it attacks you. Horrible creature. Giant aquatic amoeba morpher. Oh shit, see? No! Jesus. Ugh. Oh, it's 2 of them. Oh. Yeah, the other one. Come on, how's it not dead yet? Yes! Get out of my face, you phallic freak. Now we're talking. We once again find ourselves in the Chamber of Sages, but now talking to Ruto, the Water Sage, who thanks us for saving the Zoras and rewards us with our next medallion. Sheik is waiting for us outside the Water Temple to show us that the lake had gone back to its normal state, and then of course disappears again. Jokes how she just flew away. Before leaving Lake Hylia, we had some miscellaneous tasks to do, like fire an arrow into the sun to get the fire arrows. My first special arrows, fire arrows, beautiful. Also to get this well-hidden sculpture on top of the lake's dead tree. And finally, we had a date with catching a 15-pound fish as adult Link to get us the gold scale. And this really wasn't that easy for me, I can't lie. Quite quickly, I found out where the big fish would be hiding, but it was getting it out of the water that was difficult. Even getting it to take the bait was a challenge, but it wasn't until I went onto this log in the tiny lake that I started to get success. Come here. Come on. Come on. God, he is a strong son of a bitch. Come on. Come on. No! Take the bait, boy. £13. That's good, right? Yes. Nice. Done it. Oh my god, the village is on fire! We arrive at a devastated Kakariko village, which is burning down due to a shadow spirit being released from the local well. Sheik tells us that we need to head to the Shadow Temple to help Impa shut away the spirit inside, but before we can do any of this, I had to get an important tool, but also had a race to win. Right, before I go any further, I'm going to have to get the Eye of Truth, which is sadly down this well. Which is not a fun part of this game, I'll tell you that now. Evil down there, it's evil. That's right, I needed to race the Gravedigger again to get a heart piece, but I needed to get it to the finish line in under 1 minute. And you guessed it, it was an awful experience. Back again, bitch. No! Shit. Hey! Jesus, he's nuts. Ah, no. Here we go again. Can I do it this time? Probably not. Oh, no. Oh, I'm bugging out so hard. You can't do it, bruv. You can't do it because... Oh, that is so annoying. These controls are so weak. No! I'm the wrong way again. No! It's getting painful now. It's been a perfect run so far. I can't... It's too... I don't believe it, man. Come on. Yes! That should be it. Come on. Yes. God, I don't want to see that hideous man again. To access the well, I needed to become the young Link. But again, I had beef to settle with the Bombchu game, and I wasn't putting up with their shit no more. I demanded answers, and I wanted them now. Right. Let's beat this narcoleptic fool once and for all. I got the Ched. Give me the game. Give me the heart. Come on, give me the heart straight away. I know you want to. Yes. Take my money. Yes! Right, let's do this. I want to do this first time. Why is there a dog with me? Come on, that's it, that's it, that's it. Yeah, come on, I've got 7 for the last one now. Dog, you're going to have to move my way, bro. We're going to fall out. Let's just go for it. Let's just guess. Oh! Come on, he's like down, bro. He's down and out. Down and out in Paris. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Did it first try. Come on. Yeah, give me that heart, you fool. Yeah, no more money from me either. No, never again. Yeah, I don't want to. You know what I'm going to do? I'm reporting you to trading standards. That's what I'm going to do. After getting my 50th sculpture token, I went over to the House of Sculpture to get the Heart Piece prize. I needed to drain the well before entering it, so we go and visit Guru Guru in the windmill and play in the Song of Storms, which is of course one of my favourite moments in the game. Yes. Beautiful. Link enters the well and navigates the dark rooms for the Eye of Truth. Here we go. This place is what I would describe as a shite hole. No, go away, you gimp. Oh, Jesus. They're ridiculous. No, 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 no. Oh, shit. No. I hate this thing. Here, you run away. Ugh. What's it doing, bro? Yes, get out of here, man. Ooh. Receiving compass. Ah, true. As I enter the Shadow Temple, we go straight into getting an important new shoe for this particular temple. Oh, it's one of these bloody things again. Get off me! No, shit. Yeah, get out of here, man. Ah, yeah, hover boots. How did I forget about these? I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be a map again. Link goes further into the shadows and head towards the boss room on this boat. We're gonna take out a familiar enemy first before reaching our destination. The boss key. There he is. This is one of the hardest boss. Maybe the hardest boss, actually. Except for Ganondorf, obviously, but... Right. No. Ugh. Yes! Yeah, you fucking bang those hands, boy. You ugly son of a bitch. We once again find ourselves in the Chamber of Sages, talking to Impa, who tells us that Princess Zelda is safe and we'll be meeting her very soon. Link heads straight over to Gerudo Valley and enters the thieves' hideout to rescue some captured carpenters after they try to join an all-female thieves gang. Yeah, I'm just as confused as you are. We needed to fight a Gerudo thief at each cell to rescue the carpenters, but they are extremely good fighters and I didn't last very long. Oh shit! Awkward. As I was running around the fortress, I ended up finding this pink rupee. I've searched this up and I cannot find anything about it or how much it's worth. If anyone knows anything about it, leave a comment below. Whoa! How big is this rupee? I don't even know. Whoa, that was mad. After another attempt of failing to rescue my first carpenter, I finally found a technique that ended up being completely flawless. Ah! Lit. He's buzzing, look at him. Yeah, you dance, mate. We rescued the next couple of carpenters and it was now time to rescue the last one, which would give us the freedom of running around Gerudo Valley without the fear of jail time. Oh, shit, I didn't know you did that. Yes. This bit always used to take me ages when I was little. But I've flown through this bit. Nice. Nice little membership card, actually. We head to the gates that's locking away the entrance to the Haunted Wasteland, which I need to follow a Poe to get through. After navigating our way through, we find ourselves at Desert Colossus, the home of the Spirit Temple. But before we hit head on, we needed to find the Silver Gauntlets that can only be accessed by young Link. We meet another Gerudo named Nabooru, who's trying to access the temple to ruin Ganondorf's plans. He's using the Spirit Temple as a base camp for him and his followers. We agree to get her the gauntlets. Yeah, we're not giving them to her, but either way, we go deeper into the temple. Oh. The amount of Deku shields I've gone through in this game is insane, but nevertheless, we carry on through and come up against this heavily shielded knight. I have my own shield up my sleeve to use on this big bitch. Come on. He's back! He's freaking back! Bye-bye, friend. Bye-bye. Yes, the silver gauntlets. Just as we're about to head back out of the spirit temple, we watch Nibiru get kidnapped by twin witches. We return to the spirit temple 7 years later as adult Link, and put our new gauntlets to the use straight away. Halfway through the temple, Link comes across another knight that he needs to take out, but this time a new shield is on offer. Lit. Mirror shield, chee. Oh, I used to love this shield, man. Look at that, man. Bad boy shield. We can use the mirror shield to shine light on these sun phases, but also to disintegrate certain materials, as you'll see just around the corner. But first, the boss key. Nice. As we enter the boss room, Link comes across the two witches that took Nibiru, but before we can take them on, we sadly have one more knight to destroy. My god. I have to use it. Nice. No! Right, they just lenged her like that. Right, they just took her out like that, man. That's insane. No need. God, I've got such a lack of health, man. Oh! Oh, no! They're flying away too quickly, I can't hit. I don't know. I don't have the minerals for this. Yeah, she's hideous. Ooh, little wink. Not bad. No! Oh. Gosh. Come on, it's gotta be it. Yes! Get out of my face! Get out of that! Hey, I think he's on his knees, bro. He deserves the respect. After defeating the Twin Witches for the last time, we're in the Chamber of Sages with Nibiru telling us of our surprise at being the Sage of the Spirit Temple and gives us our final medallion. All sages had officially been awoken, which meant that when we arrived at the Temple of Time, Sheik finally revealed themselves as the one and only Princess Zelda. Zelda tells Link that if I'm going to break down Ganondorf's defences, I was going to need the Arrows of Light. The Temple of Time starts to tremble, with Princess Zelda being imprisoned by Ganondorf. But before we could rescue Zelda though, we needed to do our cleanup to get the remaining items, which include the rest of the heart pieces, sculptures, and inventory items. We start off by getting the last heart pieces and getting the ice arrows from the Gerudo training course. The most reasonable offer in the whole game. 10 rupees for a piece of heart, say no more. I'm in. Right, one more to go. Right, what I need to do is dive to the bottom of here, apparently, touch the floor, then talk to the guy. Oh, yeah. Oh God, I always thought this was a woman. And it's an old man. There it is. I've collected all 36 heart pieces, so that is now complete. Beautiful. Now, for the sculptures, which is only 12 more, I think? 11 more? Let's get these ice arrows. Yeah, boy. Nice. We head back to the Goron City to pick up the longsword, and now it was time to hunt down all 10 Poes in Hyrule Field, so I can get the final bottle from the ghost shop owner. There's the giant's knife. I have to admit, this bit was painful. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but after I got my first one, I started to get used to hunting them down, and got the final one for the last needed inventory item. Come on! Oh! Yes. Yes! I've got them all. Yeah. The inventory complete. Beautiful. Well, that's complete. It was now time to start hunting down the remaining sculptures, which was an easier task, as I had a roundabout idea as to where they were. Ah. Right, that is 99, I believe. Yes, and the last one is in Ganon's Castle, so I'll be getting that shortly. There it is, that's the last one. I don't even know it was just here. I thought it was inside Ganon's Castle. Oh, beautiful. Got them all. Got all the sculptures, heart pieces, and the inventory items. Just need to complete the rest of the game, and we're there. Right, let me go back to thingy quickly. Cash that in. 100, look. Nice, I've never seen that before. Also, I've never collected all 100 before, but that is nice. There he is. I've never spoke to this guy before. Oh, he's a lot more hideous than the rest of them. Look him dancing, man. See what he's got to say for themselves. Since you destroyed 100 spires of the curse on me has been broken. Thank you. Here is a token of my appreciation. Please take it. Just 200 rupees. Would have been nice if I had space in my wallet, but still. The gratification of completing it all is even better. We head over to Ganon's Castle, where the 6 sages helped build a bridge for me to cross so I could actually enter. As soon as we enter, we are given 6 rooms with little puzzles inside to complete to destroy the remaining defences stopping us from reaching Ganon's throne room. Every time I completed one, the blocked off door was weakened until eventually we were able to finally battle Ganon. I'm just going to get out of here quickly. I can see the last Great Fairy. Good to see Mummy for the last time. Gonna miss you. Don't think I'll be seeing you again, I'm afraid. Gonna miss you. What? I was taking him out, man. Spoke too soon. I'm getting a little bit, you know, ahead of myself here, I think. No! Yes! Ew. Right, let's do this. Oh, I don't have time for this shit. Whew. Alright, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Just keep going. No, no. Shit. Come on. Just give up, Ganon. I've got you. Yes! Oh no, it's not the end yet. Oh, get a little ahead of myself here. Right, there's no time to look at it now. Finish him. Just as I thought I had Ganon, I had run out of magic for my light arrows. It was officially edge of the seat stuff. Bombs. Yes. Come on. His nose. It's like a ball bag. Yeah, Zelda. Ganondorf had now been defeated, and the 6 sages had now locked him away in the Sacred Realm. He promises to return and to exterminate our descendants. Quite strong words, right? But for now, our time with Link had come to an end. Well, there you have it. The greatest game of all time. What a game, I love it so much. So glad I officially 100%ed it for the first time ever. Well, me, obviously, I don't mean ever. But, yeah. It's a beautiful game. Gets you right in the feels at the end, but yeah, what a beautiful game. If you enjoy Platinum and Completionist videos like these, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to see future videos. Also, check these ones out below.